Okay, good morning. So last session we discussed about the basic structure of HTML page. We learned about the structure of HTML page and HTML page extensions, and discussed a few important points. Every web page basically starts with document declaration. Document declaration. Web page starts with document declaration, right? And next, so it will have document scope. Document scope. Document declaration is defined by using doc type HTML. What is the purpose of doc type HTML? So what is the right? What is that? It is used for dealing with HTML version 5. It indicates that we are using HTML5. To whom it is indicating? To whom it is indicating that it is HTML5? The browser engine, right? It is for browser engine, right? It is telling the browser engine that we are using HTML5. And document scope. So it is defined by using HTML. Next important, so we have inside document scope, the sections. We have two sections in document scope. We have an head and a body. Yesterday we discussed the difference. Head section contains information which is intended to load into browser memory and keep in the browser memory, and whenever required, access and use it. That is actually head section. And the body section directly renders the content in the browser body. And the head section, we learned about one option. In head section, we have title. Today we will see other options also, how to handle them. So technically, now we will see the HTML head section. Head section. And in this, the first important is title. Already we discussed about the title. Title is used for two purposes. One is displaying the title of page in the title bar of browser. Another one, bookmarking. When you are adding your website to favorites, then that title will be used as a favorite name, whatever the name you are giving. So title is used for those two purposes. Next important in head section, we have link. In the head section, we have link. Actually, it is used to link. It is used to link any external document to web page. Link any external document to web page. So you can link CSS or favorite icons, fav icon. You can link CSS or fav icons. What is fav icon? I will show you. Actually, link is used for linking any external document to the web page. So the link includes CSS or favorite icons. So how this link works, what is that favorite icons, we will see. CSS we haven't learnt yet. We will not discuss anything about CSS as of now. Later we will see CSS. Currently, when you open any browser, you can see any website. Suppose I am opening Amazon. In this Amazon website, when we open it, you can see in that Amazon, let me give you that here. See, in this Amazon, this is the web page. And in that Amazon, we have these options to define. So what are the options? Yep. You can see in the Amazon, you see this area. So whatever is defined here, that is the area. That is actually yesterday we learned that is considered as what? Title. And you can see, so this beside the title, there is a small icon and we call it as favorite icon. Favorite icon is the icon that is present beside the title bar. Usually websites will have a standard favorite icon. Many times people ask like, can we have different favorite icons? That is completely baseless. That means your company will not have 25 logos for every page, one logo. That is completely not correct way of presenting also. Usually you will have a specific logo and you present that logo in your pages. And every page will be having that same. These are called favorite icons. We call them as favorite icons. Now we will see how to design the favorite icons and link the favorite icons. So favorite icons and CSS. CSS we will see later. So today we will see how to design the favorite icon and link it. Later when you learn CSS, you will see how to use CSS also. So actually link is used for two purposes. One is for linking the favorite icons. Another one is to link the CSS. So let's see how the favorite icons are created, how the favorite icons are designed. We will see one example for that. Means how to configure the favorite icons and how do we display the favorite icons. So first we will go to our project. That means the process how to creating and adding a favorite icon, fav icon to web page. How to create and add a favorite icon to web page. We will see the process. First, we have to go to our project location here. This is the project location. In this project, already we have designed this doc type HTML head section with title. We want a favorite icon also here. So go to the project location here. Left side, you will have the file system. So this is the basic file system. In this file system, in the public folder, we have a public folder created. There, better you keep separate folder for all your images. It is always good to classify your files. Don't mess up your file system by keeping all files at one location, disturbing the environment. Always organize in reasonable folders. That is good for project. So what we will do is, we will create a new folder in public. We will create a new folder. And I will give the folder name as assets. Assets. Usually in traditional projects, assets is a name given for the folder which contain the static resources like images, PDF documents, text documents, all such things we keep in a folder called assets. It's not mandatory, you can give any name, but majority of projects, I already told you that they follow certain traditions, certain standards. So universally, when developers are following standards, it is easy for them to identify the files. If I have to look for JPG files, PNG files and PDF files, directly I will go to assets folder and see, because I know that developers will keep everything in that assets folder. So let's create a folder called assets, and in that folder, so we have to create a new file. In that assets folder, select that assets folder and click new file. And you can give any name for file. Any name you can give for file, but as per the project traditions, every website will have favorite icon by name fav icon. Name doesn't matter. You can give any name, but 100 to 100% any official website, they will keep the favorite icon by the name fav icon, because only one fav icon will be there for an entire website. You can have different also. You can give any name, doesn't matter. But as per the project traditions, we have to give the name fav icon, and icons must have extension .ico. Icons must have extension .ico. Now don't come up with question like, I am using JPG, it is also working. I am using PNG, it is also working. I don't care what is working. So our concept is, as per standard, which extension should be. If we don't follow the standards, then it will have abnormal behavior. Abnormal behavior means some browsers understand, some browsers don't understand. We should not take a chance. So that is the reason we have to follow the standards. JPG file also will work, PNG file also work, but we don't prefer. What are the differences between JPG, PNG? You are going to learn in the next stages. Initially, all favorite icons must have the extension .ico, and I just given it and enter. So we named a file, but currently icon is not designed. You just created an icon. Icon is not yet designed. There is no design for it. So here, what we have to do, the step. So first step, go to your project, public folder, right? That is the first step. Second, add a new folder into public by name assets. I am giving the name assets. Add a new folder into public by name assets. Then add a new file into assets by name fav icon.ico. And remember, as per the standards, fav icon must have extension .ico, and the size 16, size will be 16 into 16 pixels to 32 into 32 pixels maximum. Between that, favorite icons must be between that size. What are pixels? I will show you what are pixels. We will see that it is mandatory. Why? Because you cannot put every picture that you want, because you have seen the favorite icon in the website. The favorite icon in the website, the space is very small icon will be there. That means in the title bar, they have given a small space. In that space, we have to display an icon. That means you see the website, when we open the website, and when we are trying to access that website, Amazon or Flipkart or something, you see the favorite icon here. So you can see the favorite icon. So you see this is the favorite icon. So this is the favorite icon. That is a very small icon. So very small icon. That means generally, because learners, what they do is, without knowing the rules of the size, they will try to put a large picture into it, and they will come with a complaint that it's not working. Because in this small space, how you can put a large image of your photo? You can't put your photo into it, right? So that is according to the rules, that size can be maximum up to 32 pixels, from 16 pixels to 32 pixels. Actually, I will tell you the basic measurements. So the basic measurements also you have to know. The basic measurements, So here in the note itself, every page, every web page size must be 1200 pixels width and 720 pixels, 740 pixels, 740 pixels height, 1200 and 740 pixels height. Every web page must be width 1200 pixels, that is the standard size, and 740 pixels height, that is the standard. You have to design accordingly. You have to design accordingly. That means your web page size, when you are watching the web page on screen, its size width will be 1200 pixels. Pixels are nothing but, suppose see, I'm drawing something here. Suppose we are drawing. Suppose I am drawing a line here. I am drawing a line here. I am drawing some line here. When I am drawing the line, you can see here, I am drawing the line. The measurement, how much it is. The measurement can be in inches, in centimeters. These units you will learn in CSS detailedly. As of now, measurements generally will be inches and centimeters, especially when you are presenting on a paper. That means suppose you see MS Word. In MS Word, when you are designing a paper, that means letter. So then they say A4 size or legal letter size. It will be measured in inches or centimeters, especially when you go on to paper. But when you are presenting on screen, inches and centimeters are not good. When you are presenting on screen, everything should be pixels. Pixels. Pixel is nothing but, actually, we are designing a line. But technically, this line is made up of tiny dots, small dots. This line is made up of tiny dots. That means here, I will show, yeah, the line that we have drawn, that means the line that is present is containing some tiny dots. This is the line. This is the line. And I am zooming it, just zoom it. This is the line. And you can see that when I zoom this and put grid, you see these are the dots. So it comprises of tiny dots. You can see these are the tiny dots. These dots are called pixels. We call these dots as pixels. On screen, everything is presented by using pixels. Every dot is a pixel. Every dot is a pixel. So when you are drawing anything and your intention is to present on paper, then measurement units will be inches and centimeters. And your presentation will be on screen, then measurements should be in pixels. And you see, when I am drawing here, when I am drawing some line here, you can see I am drawing some line here. I am drawing some line here. When I draw a line, automatically you can see at the bottom, it will show the pixels. It will show the pixels. That means 99 pixels width. It is having 99 pixels width. So generally the measurement units will be in pixels. Actually, what you can do is you have to design accordingly. So what I will do now is, you can see this is pixel. In this, actually, the line height, I will just zoom this for you. Yeah. And you can see that the line height is 1 pixel only. And the line width will be measuring in the pixels. This is the pixels width increasing. Height is only 1 pixel. 1 pixel height is there. And you can see it says 1 pixel, 2 pixel heights. How much width is there, it will display it. Now we need to design accordingly. We need to create accordingly. So what I will do now, actually in real-time projects, this logos creation, everything is done by our DTP specialists. That means people who learn software, DTP softwares like Photoshop, Illustrator, CorelDRAW. These are DTP softwares. We give this work to those people. Those people will design the logos and banners and all and give us. We have to just upload and you have to put it in the page. But now we are learning how to create our own icons. So what you have to do, first you created the file. You already created the file favicon. Now you have to design this favicon. So the rules for designing we have learned. The rules for designing we have learned. Then how to design it. Now what you have to do is, next step, you have to open your favicon. Open your favicon in MS Paint. Open your favicon in MS Paint. Because you must know the location where you have saved it. So you know the physical path of your project where you have saved it. Open your favorite icon in MS Paint. MS Paint. Actually, our location you can open in a easier way. So generally what we have to do is open MS Paint, and go to File menu and select Open. In that Open, you go to the project location. The project location is nothing but our project location is in C drive. In C drive, what is the project? Full stack web application. That is the project. In that project, what is the folder? Public. In that public folder, assets. In that assets, favicon is there. You select it and open it. That is currently empty. It is not having anything. You design and save it now. Or shortcut, easiest way is you can do in either another way. You can just right click on that favorite icon and open with, and you can select any software which is related to photo editing. But you have to make sure that the photo editing softwares are configured here. Otherwise, you simply right click, you select Reveal in Explorer. Reveal in Explorer means it opens that location in File Explorer. Now right click on that and now open with MS Paint. That means right click on the file, open with MS Paint, and it will open in MS Paint. First step, what we have to do, we have to adjust the page size to 32 pixels, height and width to 32 pixels. Currently at the bottom you can see page size is 1900 pixels and 1000 pixels height and width. So that's not good for favorite icon. And I hope majority of you people know how to adjust the page size of MS Paint now. From this corner you can drag and you can adjust it, right? The corner resize area will be there. You can adjust. I am keeping this, so 32 into 32 or little bit. You don't need to be exact anything. This is fine. Okay. I given 30 into 30 pixels. 30 into 30 pixels. It is very small. I will increase the zoom level. This is the image. Now you can design your logo here. You can design your logo just roughly. I will create a small logo here. So just I will create this, and here I will type, suppose web development. I will just give the text size very less. Change the font size. It is very huge. I am changing the font size small and keep it in the between, right? And any color for this we will add. And this is the favorite icon. So now just you can add something else we want into this, just like Amazon people. So I am adding, suppose, yeah, I am adding some icon like this, right? Icon like this. So this is a small favorite icon that we have designed. The favorite icon that we have designed. Anything small. After creating the favorite icon, I have to save this. It's ready. Now close, and in your project favorite icon is ready. Go to your Visual Studio Code. The favorite icon preview you can see. You can fill up with any color or anything. Favorite icon is ready. Now favorite icon is ready. Now what you have to do, we have to link it to the web page. Link it to the web page. So here we need to link to the web page. See here now. So after opening in MS Paint, next step, set page size to max 32 into 32 pixels. So then design your icon and save. So these are the basic steps you need to follow. So open the favorite icon in MS Paint. I showed you the process. How do you open it? And set page size to maximum 32 pixels and design your icon and save it. Now you have to link this to the website page. We have to link to the page. So let's go here. Now we have to write in the head section. In the head section, we have to use a link element. And the link is an void element. You don't need an end tag. And here I have to define what type of file you are linking. First, you have to tell what type of file you are linking, because in browser engine need to understand what type of file you are linking. That is done by using an attribute called rel, relation. Rel is relation. Relation indicates what type of file you are linking. It indicates what type of file you are linking. That means you see here, after defining this, next go to HTML page and link favicon. For that, we have to use the tag link. In this, some important attributes. One attribute is rel. It specifies the type of file, or you can simply say it specifies the file type. Which type of file you are going to link, file type. Usually you can define style sheet for CSS, and you can define shortcut icon for favorite icon. That means what type of file you are linking, that depends on this. If you are linking a CSS file, the relation should be defined as style sheet. If you are linking a favorite icon, then the relation must be configured as shortcut icon. It must be configured as shortcut icon. So what we have to do now, here we have to write like this, link. So here itself, I will give the basic syntax. We have to use link relation is equal to, what is that? Shortcut space icon. You should give exactly how I given here. Shortcut, one word, space, then icon, another word. If you miss the spellings, if you miss the spaces, it will not work. So you have to exactly configure in the same way. So you have to define in the same way. So first you have to tell what type of file you are linking. That is configured by using relation. Another important is href. So it is hyper reference. That means, so virtual path of file. This is virtual path of file, not physical path. Href, it is an hyper reference. It is virtual path of file. I already told you website will have physical path and virtual path. And already I told you, don't use physical paths directly. So always use only virtual path. Now, important, virtual path means where it is present. How to write various paths we will learn. Situation wise topic will come. Writing path is also important. We will discuss about that. Generally, our file is present in href is equal to, our file is present in a folder called assets. In assets folder, then you have to use slash. In assets folder, our file is what? favicon.ico. You have to mention in this way. That means Because we kept that not individually, we kept it in a separate folder. You have to mention the folder name, in which folder it is present. It is present in the folder called assets. In that assets folder, we have favicon.ico. That is how we need to configure. So finally, the syntax will be like this. So link relation is equal to style sheet. Link href is equal to assets slash favicon.ico. That's how we need to configure the link. This is how we have to link the favorite icons. We need to link the favorite icons and handle them. So you see currently the two important, sorry, it's not style sheet. I missed it. It is not style sheet now. What it is? Shortcut icon, not style sheet. It is shortcut icon. Style sheet is used for CSS. Currently we are using shortcut icon. We have to define shortcut icon, favorite icon. Style sheet is for CSS. Now currently not CSS. Right. So this is how you are linking the file. Okay, now let's go and see. So we will go to the page, and I will just keep it empty initially. Let's run this and see. And you can see that currently there is no favorite icon for our web page. There is no favorite icon. Let's put that value here. So the relation is equal to shortcut space icon, and href is equal to, what is it? Assets slash, in that which one? favicon.ico. Remember one important point. Never ever use the physical paths like this. Generally, people while practicing learning HTML at very basic level, they have an habit of writing physical paths. That is not suitable for real world servers. Whenever your website goes on to server, it will never work. Physical path will never work. So avoid using the physical paths. Always use only virtual path. Now I will save this. It is ready. And once refresh the page and see. And you can see that our page is also having a favorite icon that we designed. So we have a favorite icon, that W is the favorite icon we designed. So we have the title and the link. So how we can design the favorite icon and configure. Already I told you the basic rules for designing and specifying the favorite icons. So these are the basic things you need to understand. So technically, now how the page looks like with all the options. We will have first what? Doc type HTML, then HTML language is equal to English India, and after that we have a head section. In that head section, title we define as web development, and title close. After that we have a link relation is equal to shortcut icon, and href is equal to assets slash favicon.ico. Then close the head section and close the HTML. This is the basic page with both title and the shortcut icons. How you can configure the title and shortcut icons. Now, whenever you are working with the favorite icons, these are the points you need to understand. So document declaration, then document scope, and after document scope, head section, and we have in the head section title link. Remember one point. So there is no order dependency of elements in head section, and there is no order dependency of attributes, in element. These are basic things you need to know. I hope you understood the meaning of that. That means In head section, first which one we have to write? Title or link? Which one you have to write? Title or link? That is what these two sentences. You are again saying title. Huh? What is the meaning of that sentence I written? There is no order dependency. There is no order dependency means you can write anything. That means there is no order dependency of elements means you can write anything. First can be title or first can be link. There is no order. That is that point that says. What is the second point? Second point says that in link, which attribute to write first? Href or relation? Anything, right? You can write first href. After that you can write relation. There is no order dependency. There is no order dependency for attributes. There is no order dependency for elements in the section. Remember, in section they must be there. That means it doesn't mean that title can be in body section. Title must be in head section only. Title and link must be in head section only. But in head section, they must be defined in the head section. So order doesn't matter. Anywhere you can configure. That is the 2 points. One more regular question comes here that is not completely relevant now, but you have to know. Frequently asked question is, what is difference between SRC and href? It is very popular for even experienced level people also. They can ask this question. What is difference between SRC and href? Even for experienced people. Because the point about SRC and href is actually both are referring to path. SRC also refers to the path. Href also refers to path. That means which file you are accessing. But some elements use SRC, some elements use href. What is difference is actually, answer for this is, you should know that SRC is a getter. SRC is a getter. That means, so it is used to get the path. It is used to get the path and display the file. It is used to get the path and display the file. That is SRC. I will show you that. Href is a setter. It is used to set the path. And access the file. That is getter and setters. SRC is a getter and href is a setter. I will show you that. What is href and what is that SRC? Currently we haven't learnt anything SRC as of now. Later you will come across with that. But this is very common and even experienced people don't have a proper answer for this. Means what is href, what is SRC, until or unless they know good architectural concept. So the difference is nothing but, I will tell you what is these 2 points difference. I will tell you. So a small architectural concept you need to understand for that. I will give you a small point to understand here. For example, see, suppose we have server. This is server. Let's set the font size little bit. Yeah, this is server. On server, we have a file. So file A and file B. Two files are present. Now this is the client computer. This is your machine. And from this client machine, that means this is the client or user. Now user is requesting these files. Now for requesting the files, he is using SRC. And for requesting the first file, he is using SRC. And the second file, he is using href. Now SRC means what happens is, generally So it will connect to that particular file. It will connect to that particular file and it will present that file, in the page. That means file will be presented, but file is not downloaded or copied into your machine. It is present there only, on server only. The file is present on server only. But href means what it will do is it will get the file, and remember that file will be loaded into your browser memory. Into browser memory, that file will be stored. That means it stores in browser memory. That means that file comes and stores in our browser memory. So 2 points. Without loading that file into browser memory, directly access it. That is SRC. That means it will not load, it will not keep offline. That means remember, this is present offline also. This is present offline. That means href, whatever you are using, it will get that and it will keep it offline. So that whenever your page needs, it will use from that offline. It will download it. You can see. For example, you can observe here, you can see this is the file. Right click on that page and inspect. In the inspect, go to the category called network. Go to the network category. Here, so once you go to the network category, click refresh button. Browser refresh, page refresh. You see refreshed. And observe carefully that favorite icon came into your browser. That comes into your browser. And you can see it is copied. And its size is 3 KB. That means see, it says transferred over network. SRC is not transferring. It will keep it there and render it, convert and render it. But href is going to transfer this file. It is available offline. It is stored in temporary internet files. We can use that offline also. So that is the difference between href and SRC. Later you will see SRC, no need to worry about that. But it is very, very important question. Even for experienced people, right? Even for experienced people, you can ask what is difference between SRC and href. And he need to tell technically about these two terms, getter and setter. That is very important. And setter is used to access the file and transfer it over the network. So that is very important. So currently, if anyone asks like, why link uses href, not SRC? It uses href because it must be used by whom? It must be used by not page. It must be used by browser. Where the icon is displayed. Icon is displayed in the browser title bar. Icon is displayed in the browser title bar means your icon must be used by browser, not by the page. That means if it has to be available on browser, it must be transferred into browser memory. That is the reason we use href. Why we don't use SRC here? Because without transferring file, browser can't use it. Without transferring the file, browser can't use it. That means if I use SRC, it will not work. It has to transfer if browser have to use. If page have to use, no need. If browser have to use, then you have to transfer it. href is important. That is in the head section. These are important points. So in head section, 2 elements we have learned. One is title, another one link. Next, very important, in the head section, we have meta. Meta in head section. So this is another very important. What is meta? Actually, meta stands for metadata. It stands for metadata. So usually metadata comprises of information information about your page. About your page. It contains information about your page provided to web crawlers and web spiders. Provided to web crawlers and web spiders. That is what actually Meta. I will explain that. What does that means? I will explain that. Yeah. So here one important option is when you are dealing with web pages, designing the web pages, when you are working with web pages, remember Meta have a lot of things to do. Out of that, few things we will learn in the beginning, later you will learn others, right? Everything we can't learn in the initial stage. Meta has a lot of things, right? I will show you one example. See, suppose let's go Google here. And here I am searching for some content. Best Software Training Institute in Hyderabad. I searched for some content. I searched for Best Software Training Institute in Hyderabad. Then I got some results here. You see, I got some results here. Now the question is, why these people are in the top results? Why these people are in the top results? That means when I searched for this, why these people are in the top results? In the results, why they are in the top? Two answers are there. Either they may be paying to Google for this. Google have a business. Google have a business called AdWords. Google have a business called AdWords. Google's business is AdWords. Let me show you what is that AdWords here. Google have a business called AdWords. This is Google AdWords. This is Google, one of the business of Google actually. This is one of the business of Google. Actually, what you do is, suppose you are starting a restaurant or a hospital or something, hotel or something, and you want publicity. These days, all digital marketing, everything. So means everything happens through media, right? So generally what happens now is, I want my information to display in search results when people is searching, somebody searching. Like he came to Hyderabad, he want so best hotel in Hyderabad near Amirpet. Then Google will give some results, and they are not the results because they are best. They are not the results because they are best. The reason is they are paying to Google for displaying their results. That means what we can do, we can pay money to Google, and Google, what it will do is, when anybody is searching for your type of business in your area, then it will put your website top in the results. That is Google AdWords. That is Google business. Google business. If you have a website, then Google will keep it top. That is not like popularity or something. It is business completely. But see, these people are not doing business. Here you can see results. So Naresh Technologies and Best Software Training, some technologies are there, but these are not paying to Google. How you say they are not paying to Google? If they are paying to Google, beside their name, you will get ad. I will show you. Suppose best, I will give as Data Science Training Institute. Data Science Training Institute in Hyderabad. Then you see I got some other results, but this time you can see beside the results there is AD. Beside the results you can see there is AD. Like simplelearn.com, greatlearning.com, you see AD is present. That means advertisements. That means they are not popular in data science. Only the point is they are paying to Google for keeping them at the top. And so it's a business, but everybody is not paying. After these advertisements are finished, now general people will come. After ads are finished, general people will come. But the question is, how these other people manage it to top? Millions of websites are present. Then how these people managed at the top? And the answer for this is we generally call as SEO, search engine optimization. Search engine optimization, SEO. SEO is the answer for that. SEO is nothing but it's a very big concept. At the end of our web designing, I will give you an overview on that. What is SEO and how it actually works. But the point is, SEO makes your web pages search engine friendly. Designing your web page is not important. Making them search engine friendly is important. Search engine friendly is important. That means actually, you saw some results came here. When I searched, some results came here. Now the question is, who is searching these results? That means who is searching? That means Google is searching, because Google is the search engine we are using. In Google search engine, who is searching? In Google search engine, who is searching? A robot is searching. We call them as Google bots. Google robots are searching. What are the names of the robots? Web crawlers. Web crawler is a robot. Web spiders, these are robots. A robot is doing this work. Artificial intelligence robots. These are all artificial intelligence. So these are searching. These are searching for your words. They are retrieving the websites which are matching with those words, and they are displaying. That means when you design a website, when you design a web page, you have to make it search engine friendly. Search engine friendly means robots can easily read it. Robots can easily read. This is very big issue, very big problem also. I think you know, on YouTube you can watch Google CEO and Facebook CEO. These two people were court-martialed by FBI, American agencies, FBI. So they were court-martialed. You can see their videos are present. Still on YouTube, those videos are present. Court-martialed means the American Congress and the FBI have an objection with these Google and Facebook people. You can see the questions asked on YouTube. The entire video recording is present. What questions they asked and what is the answer. Generally, what is the answer is, few 1-2 years back, if anybody opens Google and searches who is idiot, then it will show the picture of Donald Trump. How it can show like that? That is defaming a person. And they have an objection for that. That means how you can do this. Then if you see that question is there in the YouTube video, that question will be there. And what is the answer from Sundar Pichai? He gives the answer about that to the people who are interrogating. He will give the answer that is completely depend on web spiders and web crawlers, because they are robots, artificial intelligence robots. How people are searching for Donald Trump. People who hate Donald Trump, they search idiot Trump, Trump idiot. They don't search generally as Donald Trump. In that case, what happens? These robots think that idiot is one of the name of him. And automatically next time they will give that suggestion. That is not good. That's not good. Even you can see the question asked to the Facebook CEO. You ask like, the American Congress people ask the Facebook CEO that, can you tell me in which hotel have you stayed last night? Then he says that, how I can tell, it's my private. Then they ask the question, then how you are showing where he visited last night to other people in Facebook? That is private. If you have the privacy, you cannot tell what you have done, and you cannot tell to whom you called last night. Then how you can expose everybody else's personal data? That is not great. That is not great. That means then what is the answer from him? The answer from him is nothing but, what is the answer from him? The answer from him is nothing but, I can't do anything. This is all robots, artificial intelligence. That depends on that. Then they have an objection, say that you have to control. You have to control. They have to control. That is the reason when elections are going on. So when any objection is there from our government, then immediately they intimate these people, Facebook people and YouTube people, that take down all the posts that are not legal. Then because any elections are going on, some people are posting some promotions and all, automatically Facebook team comes and take down. They will not allow to publish because security issues will be there. So many problems will be there. Robots are the major things, artificial intelligence things, which are responsible for doing all this work. That is the reason when you are designing a page, you have to design search engine friendly, so that search engines can easily understand your page, read it and display to others. You have a website and nobody knows about website. What is use? There is no use. Every day you have to open and watch it. That means you have to make it available in the results so that others can use it. That means you can promote your business. To make that, we need to make the page SEO friendly. And to make the page SEO friendly, Meta is one of the option for making page SEO friendly. Making page SEO friendly. Meta is one of the option for making page SEO friendly. Meta is one of the option. Remember, Meta is not only the option. Remember that point. Meta is not only the option. That means along with Meta, there will be several things which are involved in SEO. SEO means not just writing Meta, Along with Meta, so many things will be there. Meta is one. So keep this point in mind, because many people ask immediately question like, sir, if I write Meta, it will come. No, Meta is not only the option for making SEO friendly. Meta is one option in SEO. Along with Meta, so many other details will be there. Right? Meta is one option for making the page SEO friendly. Not only SEO friendly and responsive also. Responsive is nothing but, responsive means page fits according to device and browser. Page fits according to device and browser. That makes responsive. But only Meta is not responsive. So many other things we have to use. That means Meta is one of the option to make SEO friendly and responsive. But Meta is not only the option. Along with Meta, others also required. This is only one option we have to use. And what are the Meta options available? That means how do we configure the Meta? Let's see. So syntax, how we define the Meta. We have to use Meta. First important option is Meta character set. Meta character set. We have to use character set UTF-8. What is that? I will explain the meaning. We will see that. Meta character set UTF-8. Actually, character set UTF Unicode transformation format. Unicode transformation format. Actually, Unicode transformation format, it is used by bots. Bots are nothing but robots. Bots means robots. It is used by bots to know about the language used in page. Language used in page. So 8-bit. So for English, that is US English, Britain English, Indian English. So Indian English, for any type of English, 8-bit. And the 16-bit is for, so 16 is for Korean, Japanese. So like this, Korean, Japanese, like this. And 32-bit like Chinese, Arabic, for Chinese, Arabic, all these 32-bit. That means bit size are large because their languages, words are different. If you see the Chinese websites, Chinese language will be vertical, not horizontal. Vertical means from top to bottom they write that, and their characters are very complex. Their characters are very complex. That means for that they need a larger bit size for displaying that. So bit size depends on which language you are using. Actually, now one doubt will come. That means this indicates which language you are using. Is it English or Arabic or Korean or Japanese, like that? Which language you are using? Now the point here is, already you saw that in HTML we used language, right? Now the question asked, what is different between these two? HTML language also we are writing like English India, am I right? Now here also you are saying that it is belonging to language only, but the difference is this language is for engine, browser engine. That language is for browser engine. This language is not for browser engine. This is for home. This is for robots. This is for robots in SEO. This is for browser engine, and this is for robots in SEO, to understand which language you are using inside that particular page. For that they need this meta. And for English you use the character set UTF-8. You can see that here. Suppose I opened Amazon.com. This is Amazon.com. When I inspect here, when I inspect in the elements, you can see, so at the top in the head section, so in the head section, so many are there. Here you see meta character set. So you see the meta character set UTF-8. The character set is UTF-8 here. Meta character set is UTF-8. So this is for Amazon.com, or we use, suppose Amazon.in. Amazon.in here also you can see the Amazon.in also, the character set. The character set is UTF-8 only. English, US English or Indian English. But in HTML it changed. In HTML it is language English India, am I right? It is language in India. Otherwise it is language US, right? But in character set both are same, because for English it is 8-bit is enough. For English 8-bit is enough. For others we need a larger bit size. For larger bit size, that is the reason we have to define the character set. That means here we have to write character set. Remember, meta character set is equal to UTF-8. So this doesn't show anything in the page. It will not show anything in the output. It is only for robots. When the robots are reading your page, they need to understand. That's the reason we have written it. It has nothing to display to us. So we will not see anything in the output. Nothing will happen until or unless this goes live. This goes live. When it goes live, then the robots can understand that. For that, we have to use that character set. Next important option, meta. In meta, we have another important meta name. Meta name. So meta name we have to use. So here we have to use keywords. Meta name keywords. Meta name keywords. Name is an attribute, keywords. And content is an attribute which indicates what are the keywords. Keywords are nothing but, so you have to tell about some keywords. Keywords used for searching your page. That means the keywords used for searching your page. What are the keywords you want to use for searching your page? Keywords used for searching the page means those keywords are typed in the Google search box. In Google search box, how people are searching for your website. Those keywords we have to imagine and we have to write them. And very important, they will be not standard. They will be changing regularly. Those keywords will be changing regularly because people may search by different keywords. They will say that best software training institute in Hyderabad. They will say that best online training institute in Hyderabad. They will say that best UI training in Hyderabad, best Java training in Hyderabad. There are so many things to search. Then as a developer, we have to write different keywords. How people can search for our business. We have to write those keywords. So if the keywords are matching, then the more possibility of picking up your page. So these keywords indicates what are the keywords people use for searching your page in the Google search box. So you have to type some keywords. You can see some websites. For example, I will show you the website, some nareshit.com. Nareshit.com is the website. And when we have this website, and let's right click and inspect. So this is the website. We are inspecting it, and these are the elements. These are the elements. And you can see, so in these elements, you can see in the head section, lot of meta is present. And you scroll down some here, and lot of meta is present here. So you see here, meta, they are writing for robots. And you see the meta keywords, how they written some of the keywords. You can see the keywords, some of the keywords, how they written. That means the keywords they written like Naresh IT is the best software training. Here you can see some of the other keywords. Best online training institute, best software training institute. See so many keywords they are using. So best software training institute for online training, courses, all classes, tutorials in India, US, UK, Canada. That means so many keywords they are using, because sometimes people search like real-time projects in Java, right? So real-time projects in Java, Amirpet, right? That's the reason they have to use lot of meta things, lot of meta. So this makes search engine friendly. So keywords are nothing but keywords define what are the keywords used for searching. So, and a lot of other options are there. We have another option. Meta name is equal to description. Description contains content. That means something about your web page. That means about your business. You can say about your website. That means when search engines search for your website and pick that, in the results, what they should tell about your website. That means they have to tell in 2 lines that this is the website that provides you all the training tutorials, like summary. That summary is not prepared by robots. That summary is prepared by whom? That summary is prepared by us. Developers will prepare the summary and we will send that summary. It will display. For example, you see here in the search results, when we searched for best software training institute in Hyderabad, the results for websites came, but you can see that below that you can observe here, the result came here, and after that you can see a 2-3 line summary is there. Am I right? A 2-3 line summary is present. This is nothing but description. What description you want to display for your website when it is found and displayed in the search results? That description usually we write by using this option. What we have to define, meta name as a description, and meta content something about your website. Whatever you want to write, you can configure. So, and in meta, some more important options are there that we will discuss in our next session tomorrow. Right? Tomorrow we will discuss the rest of the part of head section and the body. Right? And mostly tomorrow I will give you this online link for classroom, because still several people have to get registered. I will give to the admin. Admin will forward you the online link for classroom so that he will verify and he will check your registrations and he will give access to online documentation so that all our notes will be available there. Okay. So till that moment, you can make a rough note of this, and mostly by tomorrow, I will give you the classroom note link. Okay. You can get it from there. All these examples, whatever we learned in the class, it is available there. Okay. Tomorrow we'll continue, right?